We're live? I think we're live. Oh yeah, it's beginning. Here comes the star of the show. Where is me? I'm right here. Hi everybody. Look at that. There he is. Hi guys. Thank you everyone for being here. This is cool. Middle of the day, impromptu live stream. I hope everyone's feeling great. I'm feeling a lot better than I was. Was not feeling good this weekend. It wasn't COVID. It was like the first cold that I've had in a long time, and it just kicked me in the butt. Just right. Oh, you got ads? Oh, well, that was actually just me playing something on a piece of paper that I was holding up. It wasn't a real ad. Hi, hey everybody. Look at all these fine folks in here. All my favorite people. Hi guys, this is great. So we're gonna do some rankings today because one of the questions I get asked the most is, how is this game? Will you play this game? What is this game? And I can't answer those questions for you. My opinion is garbage, but I can put pictures in a big tier system, and then you can inform your own opinion based on that. Now, look, I want to chit chat a lot with you, but guys, we have quite the journey ahead of us here, as you'll notice. We have so many games to get through. Obviously, the first thing we have to rank, though, is myself. Just gonna squeeze. Hey, guys. Okay, and clearly, Wolf in VR is S tier. Well, he's between S and A tier. Probably, like, right here, I think is a good spot for me. Just, top of the line, one of the best YouTubers. Absolutely incredible. And okay, let's make my face a little bigger because that's the moneymaker. And that's why you guys are here, is for this beautiful mug of mine that is my face. Okay, yo, hi. God tier? That just goes, I don't even have God tier. Guys, look at the size of this list. Look at all of these gosh darn games that we have to get through today. Now, I don't think that this is an extensive list. I don't think that this has every single one. I know it's missing some of the newer ones, but it's pretty darn close to every single Quest and Quest 2 game on the market. This is not obviously every VR game because that would be absolutely insane. Oh my god, I should have done a Morbius tier. Way, way higher. Got the Asgard's Wrath t-shirt on because I want that sequel so bad. Meta, if you're listening to me, Asgard's Wrath 2, let's go. Ancient Egyptians, let's get some Moon Knight going on in there. So, yes, so I have probably only played half of these games, probably less. So, there's going to be a bunch here in the can't form opinion. There are games that I haven't played that I do know plenty about, and I will put them where I think they deserve to go. But I really think most of the games are going to fall in the B and C range. That is my top guess. I don't think we're going to have many S tiers. I don't think we're going to have many F tiers. I feel pretty neutral on most games. So we're gonna start the rankings, and this is all alphabetical order. Okay, so we're just gonna go down the alphabet here, which we all learned when we were young, and it starts with A, Pixel Rift. I think Pixel Rift doesn't start with an A, so not sure. But 1990, maybe they're starting with the numbers. It's like 1995 Pixel Rift. Okay, so this game was good. I really liked the mechanics that it had with the playing a game while you're inside a game. It was a little short. I'm gonna give it B tier. I'm gonna give it B. It didn't blow me away with anything, and I'm excited to see what they do with the rest of the series. But we're going B tier. Okay, Accounting Plus. Haven't actually played it. I played the original Accounting. I love the Rick and Morty humor. So we're going to put that B tier because Accounting Plus expands that game like crazy, and I do want to do a playthrough on this one, but I think that's going to be, we're going to have so many in B tier. That's just like my default. Everything's just going to be landing in B tier. Okay, well, except this one. Acron, I'm going to give a D. That is a multiplayer game where one player plays as a tree, and then people on their phones play as squirrels. I tried it with my family. It wasn't that great. I know there's not a lot of games like that. Oh, thank you, Jackson. Appreciate that. But yeah, the game overall, it was all right. So, I'm going to try and be truthful with my rankings. I don't want to hurt any developers' feelings, but that is a D tier. Affected the Manor. This was a haunted house game where you just kind of walk. It was a very early game. I'm going to throw that in the C tier. Now, they have done a bunch of updates. Like there's a mode where you can run through as fast as you can, and there's like jump scares and stuff, but you try to get through and choose the correct path. So they've done updates on it. It's been better, but I think it's, kind of an early game. We're going to go, bread. Guys, look, I got the bread. That's great. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? What are we spamming me for? Put my back into it. Tentacular. Yeah, guys, I love all the telling me to play things. I appreciate it, but we got some fun stuff in store in the future. So just, stay with it. Tomorrow I have a full game. It's a very long video. It's very spooky. So be ready for that. Oh my gosh. Declan Rogers, Isle of Pigs in S tier. Really? Was it? Okay. That's the Angry Birds. We're getting to that real soon. I don't think it's S tier. I'm going to, even though you're bribing me to put it in S tier, I don't think it's S tier. Okay, we're going to continue. A Fisherman's Tale, A tier. That would be S tier if it was longer. Some of the most brilliant puzzles I've ever played in VR. I love the, interacting with yourself through the building with your big hands and your little hands. So good. Just a bit too short, so it's not S tier. It's going A tier. After the Fall, B tier. I think that is... Oh, shit. Okay. Wolf makes epically hilarious content. Keep up the good work, my guy. Thank you, Resolve VR, so much. Really, guys, for anyone who's dropping the monies, you don't have to. I love you. I know you appreciate it, and this is how you show it. And I don't have like channel memberships or a Patreon, so you want to support the channel, but I promise you don't need to. I want you to keep your money. It's your hard spent. This is how much I love your videos. $6.99. $69, folks. He loves them. $69. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I have a 69 joke in my next video, so pay attention for that. You guys are the best. I love every single one of you. Okay, we're going to continue. After the Fall, B, really good. It's just, there wasn't too much to it outside of like the 5 levels. It didn't have the player base that I feel it needed, but pretty good. Good game. Altadeus, I have no idea. That is that's a graphic novel, I believe, that you play in VR. I have no experience with it whatsoever, so I cannot form an opinion. Angry Birds, I was bribed $2 to put this in the S tier, but Angry Birds does not, unfortunately, go S tier. Oh my gosh. Wolf, come to the dark side, stream your video editing on Twitch. Emperor Bezos would be pleased. Twitch, huh? I don't think I have the live streaming capabilities to do Twitch. Like, this is it, guys. This is the best you're going to get out of me is a random video. I do enjoy this. I do enjoy the streaming, but I don't think I enjoyed enough to jump on Twitch. I need to take Angry Birds out of S tier before I leave it there and I forget about it. It's going to go B tier. I did play this game a long time ago, before the channel even existed, and it was actually pretty good. Like, like Angry Birds, mobile game. It's pretty good, guys. The mechanics, being in the VR space, I actually enjoyed it, but it's not S tier. I'm sorry. Raise those hands. Clap, clap, clap. Guys, Walking Dead is going to come. It's so far. We're so far away from The Walking Dead. I love that y'all... Should I just put it in there so you guys stop talking about it? Okay, where is... Do they have it under W? Wands? Waltz? All right, maybe the... Do you guys see Walking Dead Saints and Sinners in here? I don't see Saints. Maybe it's under Saints and Sinners. QRS. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. No, I don't. Am I blind? Am I blind? You guys see it. You guys don't see it. You have no idea where it is. I have perfect eyes. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe they're considering that a PC game. But yes, it would go S tier. Obviously, guys. Walking Dead is definitely S tier. You guys see it. Next to Rush. Next to Rush. I saw Rush. Oh, shit. You guys, I found it. You're my heroes. Okay. Let me just bring this bad boy up. This way we can all stop talking about it. Yes. Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, S tier. Absolutely. Best tier. Best VR game behind Half-Life Alyx, which will not be on this list. But it's so good. And yes, the sequel's coming. Yes, I'm going to play it. Yes, I'm going to get as early as possible access as I can so I can get those videos out to you guys ASAP. I have a special connection with the developers of this game, so we're going to be doing some fun stuff before it even comes out. So get hyped. Lots of Saints and Sinners. Declan Rogers with another Make a Swordsman VR video. Yeah, that is the one that came out with like a new update for their combat and stuff. So that's one that I would like to check out at some point. So you can do it. Okay, we're going to continue the list. Guys, we have so many games. We've gotten through like 5, and we've already been going 10 minutes. Apex Construct. Didn't play it. Early game, C tier. I think it was one of the first like bow and arrow RPGs that had a lengthy campaign. but I haven't played it. But so, this is just my guess as where it's going. It's going C tier. Arksmith. That is a series I didn't finish because y'all didn't want to watch it. So your fault. That's going to go C tier. I liked the mechanic of it, but I felt that it kind of got old quick. There wasn't a whole lot added to every single puzzle mechanic that went on. Fate. Play a horror game with face cam on would be fun. There is a horror game coming tomorrow, so get excited for that. There will not be a face... Okay, we got more. The Squeaks Decorga. Hey, have you considered playing Polar Dread VR? FNAF-styled fan game. Oh, I don't know if I've heard of Polar Dread. I appreciate that. I will throw it on the list. I have a list of VR games that I need to play at some point, and Polar Dread will go on the list at some point here. So... great. Song in the Smoke, beat it. Green Hell, beat it. I love all of you. We got to continue this. Arizona Sunshine, B tier. That's one of the, it should be C. I loved that game when it first came out. One of my first VR experiences. Flat screen, favorite flat screen VR mod, Outer Wilds. I want to play Outer Wilds. I was considering doing a playlist of Outer Wilds this upcoming week, just because I want to experience that game because everyone talks about it, but I haven't. We have a bunch of new games coming out this month that I'm going to jump into soon. But we are going to play Outer Wilds, for sure. That one looks really, really exciting. You inspired me to make VR vids? Good. That's what the channel's about, is to get y'all into VR. Anyone that wants to start a YouTube, do it. Mindless, best of luck to you, my dude. Goldfroggin, please read for more money, put F rank to S rank. Please read for more money, put F rank. I don't know what that means, but yes, I will read that for money. Deal. Guys, we got to continue. A Rogue Escape, never played it. That's the one where you're in a giant mech and it's really control. C tier is where I believe that goes. It's a shortish game and you're mostly inside a thing and it's very complicated controls. That's where it's going. Township Tale, B. That game it feels like I'm going to a job. A lot of you wanted me to continue a Township Tale. Me and Jairi kind of got off schedule on that a little bit. Maybe we'll come back and do some videos on that. But when there's not a full community in that game, it really does feel like a job. You're mining, you're chopping down trees, but really well done. Like that game is just, it's a life. It's like a second life. Really, really cool. Audica, ooh, C tier. That was one of the first games I think I played on the channel. I did a review on it. It was like my third video. So don't go watch that because it's probably trash. I was not good at the game whatsoever, but a very cool concept. Jumping on that. Audio Shield D, one of the first rhythm games where you could import music. You had these two shields on your arms and you had to like block them when the notes came at you. Very archaic at this point, but at the time it was like, this is so cool. Audio Trip, I have no idea what that is. Genuinely no idea. Bait, that's a fishing game, and I find fishing boring. So Bait goes D tier. Might be the best game ever. No idea. D tier. Hi again. Yeah, you do I know in real life? No, we haven't met, but I have, we've talked outside of recording and stuff. So yes, in a way I do, for sure. Thank you. Ballista. That's one where you like shoot things that are coming to your castle? I don't know. I have no idea. Battle Sister, B tier. That one started kind of rough, but I really enjoyed the arcadey style gunplay, going through the story, Warhammer with like the epic mechs. I thought it was good. A lot of people didn't like that game. I really enjoyed that. Beat Arena, no idea what that is. That looks like a made-up game. Beat Saber. I think it has to go S tier, right? I mean, it's Beat Saber, guys. Like, it's what made VR what it is. Without Beat Saber, VR would not have grown to where it is now. It is the pinnacle of VR games and getting people to play the platform. So I have to give it S tier. Am I excited for Bone Lab? So excited, guys. So excited. What headset do I use? All of them. Now, I mostly use the Rift S for recording and the Quest 2 when it's a Quest game. On my own time, I probably use the Index more, just because, high end, all that fun stuff. Blade and Sorcery. We'll go A. We'll go A. On the Quest 2, it's still a little janky, but, I think it's worthy of being A tier. There's not a lot of combat games like it, especially with the new dungeon crawling. We'll go A tier for Mr. Blade and Sorcery. Blair Witch, C tier. Not bad for a horror game. Not great for a horror game. I really like the ending when you're going through the haunted house. Put Audica to S rank. Nah, so this, see now, okay, I love the bribes and I love money. You can keep giving me them because that's great. But this is my list, guys. You want it true or do you want a bribed, this is what we gave money for list? You want my actual feelings, and this is what they are. Blast On, B tier. I'm telling you, it's going to be all B and C. Blast On's fun. It's a dueling game where you like move out of the way and shoot guns, and they move slowly so you have time to dodge, but there's like different attacks and you can, great game. Not A tier, but good. Blue Planet VR Explorer. I don't know. I assume that's like a Google Maps one. Jim O'Connor, Hey Wolf, shit. Jim, you got me. You got me good, and now you, Bowman. Don't know. Shooting a bow? Don't know. I can't afford. Brink Traveler. That's like a better traveling game. C tier. B Team. What is B Team? Guys, are these real games? Has anyone played B tier? Jackson, I love your content so good. I will never give you up or let you down. Everyone in chat, you just got rickrolled. Well done, Jackson. Okay, yeah, you guys are like... Captain Toonhead, I'm going to give a D. Tower Defense in VR, I feel like is such a good concept. It just doesn't work well. Like, you know, I loved, man, I used to play Winter Mall in Warcraft 3 all the time. I don't know if you guys remember that, all the custom games in Warcraft 3, but Winter Mall was my favorite. So I love Tower Defense. I'm dying, excuse me. But in VR, I just feel like it doesn't work as well as it should. And yeah, so D tier. Carly and the Reaper Man, A tier. Absolutely. Love that game. If you want a multiplayer game to play with your significant other or your mom or your dad, put them on the computer, sister, brother, and then you play in VR, incredible. One of my favorite games. I love it. It's such a good little platforming where one person's in VR helping the platformer move around. So good. Kelly and Trevor. Bro, I'm so ready for Saints and Sinners. Yes. S tier, Saints and Sinners. My gosh. Carve, snowboarding. We're going to go B. I haven't played it. This is one that I'm just assuming, it's the first snowboarding game in VR. So it's going B tier. Settlers of Catan. Okay, guys, you want to know a little... That's not where it goes. It's going to go back here. I've never played Settlers of Catan. Ever. So I don't know the game. But I hear people love it. And if they love it and it's in VR, it's going to... You know what? I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it. It's probably not very good. We're going to put it D tier. Just a guess. Remember, guys, these are my opinions and they don't matter one iota. D tier. Cave Digger. I think we're going to do a Cave Digger video pretty soon, but Cave Digger 2... which is a sequel. So we're going to put Cave Digger here, and then Cave Digger 2 I will put maybe in a higher tier if I like it. Actually, people like that game. We're going to go B tier for Cave Digger. You go down, there's monsters, you're getting ore, and the second one is like co-op and stuff, so that'll be fun. What am I answering? What's happening? Wolf, answer my question. Am I going to play a murder? Yes. We are going to do a murder playthrough of Aftershocks before the sequel comes out. We'll definitely jump back in that game and we'll just go on a murder spree. It's going to happen. I got it. All right, here we go. Chess Club. I'm not good at chess, so it's going to go D tier. It might be the best game ever, but it's D tier because I'm not very good at chess. I know how all the pieces move, so that, oh my gosh, I watch you since Saints and Sinners. Appreciate it, buddy. Kelly and Trevor, what's my favorite weapon in Saints and Sinners? You guys are, I'm never going to get through this. There's so many games, guys. There's so many games, and we're moving so slowly. My favorite weapon? I gotta go with the katana. No, that's stupid. Everyone says the katana. I'm gonna say the cleaver with like the street sign. I love chopping heads off. That makes me so good, and that's like a cool weapon. Okay, Clash of Chefs. I do microwave meals. This one I haven't heard much about. It's going D tier. Sorry, Clash of Chefs. Guys, these games might be really good. Please. If you're interested in the game, don't base it off these rankings. This Class of Chefs could be the greatest game of all time, but it's going D tier because I don't cook. And that's the game. Cloudlands 2 Mini Golf. We're going to go C tier because I've played Walkabout and that's really good. And I feel like this one isn't as good. Haven't played it. Don't know. Go in C tier. Coaster Combat. It's C tier. I like roller coasters and I like combat. Also haven't played this game, but I feel like C tier because it starts with a C twice. 2 C's is definitely going on. I'm making you move slower because I get, you know what? I will take the cash actually. I like the 279 that we're doing too. Very interesting. Okay, contractors. Okay, we're going to have to put contractors A tier. Probably one of the better FPSs in VR. A lot of cool custom map. We're going to go A tier. Cookout. Oh, I like Cookout. I know that I put Clash of Chefs down here, but Cookout's going right up here, guys. It's a sandwich tale. I enjoyed that. I played that with Frog. I think with a group, that one could be really fun. Ooh, Cosmo Dread. Cosmo Dread is B, D, A tier. A tier. Yeah, that was fun. That was a scary game. And it was a good roguelite. I think, yeah, A tier seems good. Wanderer S tier. I loved Wanderer. We'll get to that. It's alphabetical order, folks, and we're only on C's. So we got a long way to go. I got to go faster. Too fast, too furious. Oh, God. Crashland. C. It was good. I like the mechanics. I think it got kind of repetitive. A lot of cool monsters in that. Creed Rise to Glory. C tier. I'm not doing C just because they start with C, I promise. That's a boxing game, and I feel like it's not the best one, but it's pretty good. Cubism. That's a puzzle game. C tier. God, all the C's are just C tier. It just works. It's a very good price for repeat Do More collab. Yeah. No, we're doing some collabs this weekend. I'm not sure what we're playing, but I'm actually playing with Gyri and Frog tonight, so that'll be super-duper fun. Yes, okay, we're in the D's. We've moved up a whole tier. Dance Central. B tier. I don't know how many dance games there are in VR, so it's got to be, haven't played it, but B tier. Dash World, B tier, really fun racing game. Dead and Buried 2, B tier. That's a fun zombie shooter, which is fun. Death Horizon Reloaded, the C tier. Yeah, that's also like a co-op zombie shooter, but it's not as good in my opinion. I don't know. Deathlap? That was a game? C tier. I can't remember what these are, but this, I feel it in my heart that this is where they belong. They're so excited. Boneworks is PC. Yes, Boneworks will not be here. Demio. A tier. Love me some Demio. We might be playing that one tonight, the new campaign. I'm not entirely sure. Yes, so Demio, A tier. Great. Really no other game quite like it. Drop Dead Dual Strike. B tier is where that's going. This is arbitrary. This is completely arbitrary. Disc Ninja. I love disc golf. We're going to give that a B tier because it's got some really cool levels. Haven't played it, but it looks really neat. Not sure how the mechanics are. Doctor Who C. I did play that one. It was okay. The angels, man. The angels were so scary. They were so scary. Those angels, the weeping angels, you can't... But the rest of the game was just kind of, okay, down the rabbit hole, B. Too short, but pretty good. I love the Alice in Wonderland. I love that Moss-style gameplay where it's like third person and you're controlling the little person because you get to see the world. It's so good. Dread Halls. Too scary. Too scary F. It's just... Oh, God. That's the type of game I can't do, man. When things are stalking me through dark hallways... We're going to go A tier, just because that's a original VR game. I know I said that I put it lower tier for some other games because they're old, but that is just like classic VR. Drunken Bar Fight, B tier. You know, just wild drunken bar fights. Ooh, Echo VR, S tier, in my opinion. I know that the game is just young children calling out horrible epitaphs and swear words, but the concept and the freeness of the game, because it's very free, is gone. Can you please rank Onward? I have to go soon. Okay, Onward. Remember, guys, this will be on the channel when it's done, so you'll be able to see everything. But we can find... Is Onward on Quest? Onward. Okay, Onward, I think is a step below Contractor, so I'm going to put it B tier, is what I'm going to do. Onward was one of the first games, and Onward honestly is what got my VR sickness gone. Like, the controls in that were really what most people followed afterwards. So for that, for just breaking my VR, it's going A tier. Onward. Congratulations. What do we got? Electronauts. That's like the DJ game, right? B tier. I hear you can do some good stuff with that. Guys, it's all alphabetical order. It's all coming, okay? You stick around the tiers, and we're going to go. The more you distract me, Leonidas, hey, buddy. Your videos are great. You're now required to play Alien Isolation VR. Oh, no. No, guys, Alien Isolation in VR. I think Beardo Benjo just did a playthrough, or he's live streaming a playthrough. Dude, that game is just, I can't. That Alien. Why do you want to? I should step into that and at least do an episode one day. Halloween we'll do some scary stuff, I promise. Thank you for that, guys. Okay, we're moving. Remember, guys, this video will be up on the channel. I will try and go through and timestamp each of the letters, A, B, C, D, so on and so forth, so you can find what games you're looking for. And just remember, my opinions don't matter, okay? Okay, we got 11 table tennis, which is probably the best one, right? A tier, because it's just perfect. If you want table tennis, that's the game you're going to get. Elixir. What was Elixir? Was that the hand tracking game? Or is that a different one? If it's the hand tracking one, it's B. I think it is, because there's hands on it. Look at those hands doing those jazz hands and stuff. So that's going to be B tier. Hi, guys. Do you chill in the bathroom? Yeah, I take some chills in the bathroom. Why do I come back to chat? You guys are absolutely crazy. Tales of the Galaxy's Edge. I played all of it. It's all in there. I promise. The entire series. Elixir was fine. Great. B tier it is. Elven Assassin, C tier. Basic bow and arrow game. But, one of the original wave shooters. But C tier is fine. Endspace. Man, the picture looks really cool. But I have no opinion on Endspace. No idea what that game is. Epic Roller Coaster, C tier. It's just roller coasters. There's not even combat. If we got coaster combat here, what are you offering me? Epic Roller Coasters? Epic Roller Coasters? If there's not combat? Well, I disagree. D tier, you've been brought down. That's right. Aspire. A tier. I enjoyed Aspire. It proved just how terrible. Okay, we got some chats here. How did you find Saints and Sinners? What was your personal experience with it? Did you come across any major flaws or bugs? Saints and Sinners was incredible. It was really the first game that blew up the channel and brought all of you to me. So thank you guys for being here. It's, I found it when it came out. I think I asked the developers for a copy. I can't remember if I got it early. I don't think I did. But it was great. I didn't really have any bugs. There was definitely some optimization issues that I had with my older card. I think I had a 1080 when I was playing it. And I definitely got some chops and stuff. But yeah, it was perfect. All my money I have can you rank Gorilla Tag? God, guys, we're almost at the G's already. Gorilla Tag is not on here because I think it's not officially on the store. It might be now, but it's not here. There's no Gorilla Tag. I'm sorry. Gorilla Tag would go... Honestly, the game, guys, it's a B tier game, okay? There's not much to it. It's just you slap the ground with your big gorilla arms and everyone goes, haha, monkey. So B tier is where it belongs. But you have to put it A tier for the memes, right? So A tier is Gorilla Tag. Eternal Starlight, no idea what that game is. It looks like a ship. Face Your Fears 2, that's another game that I need to play. That's going to go B tier. The original was like these little videos that you had around you. This one was you actually explore the mansion. I have to do the second part of this. And I keep saying every scary game will be October, but we'll get to it eventually. But yes, that's a pretty good game. I actually enjoyed that. Rate Pavlov Shack. Y'all, guys, come back and watch a video. I get it. We're all busy. Pavlov. Is Pavlov on here too? Doodly doo. No, there's no Pavlov. Pavlov, I'd put Pavlov A tier. Just because the way, it's so open. It brought a lot of people into VR because it's really the first-person shooter that did it really, really well. So A tier for Pavlov, which is not here. Fail Factory. It might be really good, but it's called Fail Factory. And if you put fail in your title, what am I supposed to do? You failed right off the bat. Right at Falcon Age Tala. Y'all remember Tala from Falcon Age? I'm going to give it A tier. It's not S tier because the gameplay is... It's okay, but the feeling of having your birdie right on your arm, and it just sits there, and you communicate with it, and I miss it. I miss Talus so much, guys. That was great. That was a great game. Couch Doritos. Last question, I swear. What has been your experience with the Quest 2 standalone headset? Has it affected games you've played positively, negatively? Overall, I would say for VR as a whole, it's pretty positive just because it brought so many people in. In terms of graphical fidelity, it's a negative just because all developers, if they want to make money, have to make it for the Quest. But they have to bring down the fidelity to make it work. So in that way, it's a negative. But for me, you know, they're going to be... I'm positive overall with the Quest 2. I think it doesn't detriment my games too bad. It's a little harder to record. I prefer recording on PC if I can, especially because it'll be sharper, better clarity. I'm looking at my Quest 2 when I'm talking about this, so that's why I'm like staring into the cosmos. But overall, yes, it is a positive thing. Eric Blassett, shout out. Boom, done. Medal of Honor, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're moving real quick. We're in the Fs, which is, I think, almost done with the alphabet, right? Everyone knows the F is the end. Floor Plan 2. Hey guys, remember when Floor Plan 2 was like, we're going to put out a new elevator in the summer, and that was like a year ago? Fun story. Floor Plan 2 is like the first video that passed 1 million views for me. Wasn't Walking Dead, it was Floor Plan 2, which is absolutely crazy. So A tier, one of the best puzzle games out there. Really, really good. Apparently I can send, are you posting today? No video today, but this video will be on the channel when it's done. But I do have a long video for y'all tomorrow. Not married, but has a girlfriend. That is accurate. Ain't no ring on this finger, but I'm taken. Sorry, ladies. Flow Weaver, that is a C. Pretty good puzzle game. I like the time mechanic, but overall pretty basic. Wasn't blown away by anything. Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that's going to go A tier. The game is just really, really well done. There's, basically every single possibility of Final Fantasy. I want a Final Fantasy video game. Five Nights is in there. You can play 1 through, all of them. Really good. I had a really good time doing that. I did it with the heart rate monitor, which I should do again for some horror games. But yeah, that was really, really fun. You're the reason I play Song in the Smoke and Path of the Warrior? Heck yeah. Falcon Age 2? Hell yes. I wish it would come out. Okay, Forever Bowl. I don't want a Forever Bowl. I just like bowling occasionally. We're going to put that C tier. Because look it's killing a bunch of elves. I don't know if you can really see this as clearly as I can, but he's killing elves, and that's not good. So it's that. Forever Darts. You know what? You guys can stand next to each other. That seems fun, and they're probably really well made, but nope. Free Diver. Triton Down. I don't know if I played this on the channel. I think I did a review on the game. It's okay. I think I'm going to give it C tier. Just because it's cool to swim. Like, you are underwater for the majority of that game, and the mechanic works really, really well. I actually had a pretty good time with that. It's very short. There's not a lot to do, but what they do it pretty well. Fruit Ninja, B tier. Pretty good, fun little game. Gadgeteer. We're in the G's. Moving along. Gadgeteer, B tier. That's the one where you have dominoes and you knock the domino and it goes, whoa, dominoes fall after that domino. Rube Goldberg, if you will, which was pretty good. I think very well implemented. I keep forgetting that I can't cut this to go burp and stuff, so I have to do it in front of you. And I'm so sorry that you all have to sit through that. Would I ever play Skyrim VR? Yes. Gosh, if I could just take 3 months off of any other games coming out and just do a full playthrough of Skyrim, I would do that. That'd be incredible. Swords of Gargantua. Haven't played it, but people like it. It's a combat game with swords, and it's a big multiplayer game. We'll go B tier. I think that's where it belongs. Ghost Giant. A tier. Gameplay wise, it leaves some stuff to desire. It's a very basic puzzle game with moving the environments, but story wise, that game it'll break your heart into 1 million pieces. It's so good. It's so good, guys. Golf 5 E Club, D tier. That name is terrible. Golf 5 E Club, you get a D. Eric, what's up? Just want to stop by and say I've been following for a while. Love your stuff. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that immensely. Thank you so much. This is why I do it. I love you guys. I love you, and I'm so excited that you watch my channel and stuff. It's weird. Will I be doing survival mode in Green Hell? Yes. We are going to wait for the co-op mode. We're going to do it on a high difficulty, and we're going to do it with Frog. And he's going to have no idea what he's doing. So it's going to be a disaster, and I can't wait. Okay, moving along. Golf Plus, much better name. I hear it's actually better. It has like driving, a full course. You can do putting. We're gonna stick that B tier. I haven't played it, so I can't put it A tier. I feel like A tier has to be stuff I've played. B and C is like what my heart says. And then Fail Factory it failed with its name. It could be a great game. Really, guys, don't trust the rankings. Goliath. That is D. It was a movie. No, C. It was pretty cool. It was about like a schizophrenic guy and about his experience, but the way they use VR was actually pretty trippy. Gorn. We're going to go Gorn with the A tier. A lot more A's than I thought. I'm really enjoying these games. Yeah, Gorn was, oh man, it started on itch and it blew up because that combat is so incredibly fun. I had a great time with Gorn. Maybe one day we'll dip back into that. Great game. I love to show new people Gorn. Just make sure they're clear of a tier. Medal of Honor, we're going to get there. So play Resident Evil 7? Yes. We're going to do Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8. 8, we're probably going to wait for the PS2, PlayStation VR 2. 7, I think we're going to play in October. I definitely think that's going to happen. I know that the new Resident Evil, they just like updated the graphics on all the Steam versions, which broke the mod, and I think they're still waiting to fix that. Not sure. So it's going to be a little while till we play that. Gravity Lab, that's the one where you like drop balls down tubes and stuff. C. Sure. Gun Club, never played it, but guns are fun. C tier. Great. Gun Raiders. It has a season pass? Guys, I have no idea what Gun Raiders is. See, I'm a VR YouTuber, right? And I play VR games for a living. I don't know what that game is. I don't know everything. Guns and stories. What are the stories? What are the guns? I remember hearing about this, and if I hear about it, it can't be terrible. So that's going to go C tier. Is what it's going to do. Eric, you've given me money. You've gotten shout-outs, my dude. How would I rank Stormland? Is Stormland on the Quest 2? I don't think that's down here, right? I don't know. I can't. Alphabet is hard. Stormland, yeah, I think it was just... I would give Stormland a B. I thought the mechanics of it were incredible, but the story just kind of ended, and I want more. Half-Half, that's like a party game. People love that game. Never played it. I'm going to give it B. B tier. Hand Physics Lab. Is it B? Yeah. Yeah, that one's tough. That's almost A tier because it's just so incredibly clever. The mechanics of the hand tracking is still just a bit wonky. Some of the puzzles became frustrating because of it. But yeah, I think B tier is a good spot for it. Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku. No idea. Don't know if that's a game or like a weird adult simulator. So we're just can't form an opinion on that one. You know what I mean, guys? I do love guns and stories. So you know what? We're going to B tier because guns and stories are both great. And being bulletproof would be fantastic. Well, if you need some more critical thinking in your Discord server, that's because I haven't been on that server in like a year. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I know, guys. Next step is I'm making a post this weekend, like officially. Trying to get an editor. When I have an editor, I'll have more time, and then I can interact with you guys so much more than I'm currently interacting. I promise. It'll be great. Hollow Point. The B tier. That was like the original workout bow and arrow game. You know, you're spinning around in a circle, launching arrows, but you're kind of doing it in one place. There's not a whole lot to it, but very intense, and it really makes you sweat. House Flipper VR. C tier. Because you're cleaning. Why? I mean, some people find cleaning very relaxing. And when I do clean, I also find it very relaxing. But I don't like to do it. So it's going to go C tier is what's happening. Am I excited for Saints and Sinners? Yes, absolutely. Is Frog my best friend? He's one of them, for sure. Love that guy. Hyper Dash. That was a shooty game where you go hyper fast. B tier. They have top hats, and I like top hats. B tier. I Expect You to Die. A tier. Such a good game. I Expect You to Die 2. I almost want to drop it to B tier, but I'm going to put both I Expect You to Dies in the A tier. just because they're bar none some of the best escape room games. I love that there are multiple ways to solve it. The achievements are really fun to figure out. Yeah, we're gonna go A tier for both of those. I absolutely love those games. Lone Echo, Lone Echo 2. Y'all, I don't think I can do a PC VR game tier ranking because that's gonna get nuts. There's so many games, you know? But Lone Echo, I would put Lone Echo, the original, S tier, Lone Echo 2, A tier is what I would do. In Death. People love this game. We're gonna go A tier. I've played it, but not enough. I played it before it really became what it is now. I really liked it. It's spooky, great mechanics. We're going to go A. They keep updating that game. Ionia, F. I hate actually putting things in the F tier, but yeah, it was like 30 minutes long and it wasn't great. I really like the animals. Like they had animals made out of instruments and stuff, which is really cool. They have a sequel coming out, which looks a lot better, but it's gonna go D tier. There was promise. I like the musical aspects. I can't. Sorry, Fail Factory, you're all alone down there. Iron Lights was another combat game, kind of like Blast On, but with melee weapons. C tier. Job Simulator. We're gonna go A tier purely because the interactivity and what you can do with that game is so good. What's my review on Green Hell? A tier. It was so good. I loved it. It was more linear than I thought, but that was just the story mode. You know, there's survival and all that stuff. But yeah, A tier for Green Hell. That was really, really fun. And I'm glad everyone enjoyed that series. Yeah, Job Simulator, A tier. Journey of the Gods. You know what? I really like this game. That is an earlier one, but it's probably the closest I felt to like Legend of Zelda in VR, which more games need. I really enjoyed that game. That was fun. Jurassic World. We're going to go A tier just because if we include part 2, if we only did part 1, I would put it B tier, but part 2 was so good with like the T-Rex and the different dinosaurs. Part 1 got repetitive. Like you go to a room, you hide from a raptor, go to another room, hide from a raptor. But as a whole, I actually really enjoyed that game. Did I do Song the Smoke? No, guys. We are only on K's. We're in the K's. King Spray Graffiti. Graffiti's cool. I like graffiti. People are really good at that, and they make beautiful art, so C tier. Touch the Beat. Nope. I don't know what that is. Kisuna Ai. Touch the Beat. Nope. I'm not going to touch that one. Knockout League. B tier. That's a very arcadey boxing game where you kind of just have to learn the movements of your enemies and then counter, but it was fun. Another good workout game. B tier. Larcenauts. C tier. Yeah, C tier. That game was really fun. I don't know what's happening with it now. I haven't played in a while. I don't know if there's still a player base. It wasn't incredible. I thought the balance wasn't perfect. The way you unlocked all the characters took a long time. So we're going to go C tier. Last Labyrinth. Haven't played it, but I'm actually interested in that one. You're leading this anime girl through these rooms, and she dies a lot. And you have to kind of stop her from dying to make it to the end of the maze. And that seems pretty cool. I haven't played it, but it looks really cool. Layers of Fear. I was actually recently asked to play this one. I heard the VR implementation isn't that good, but the original Layers of Fear is fantastic. Really scary, scary game. One I want to play, so we'll jump into that at some point. Lies Beneath. A tier. A tier for sure. Am I going to continue Zenith? Probably not. Just I'm too far behind to get any of the new stuff in that, and it wouldn't be fun for anyone. Last Clockwinder was awesome. Loved it. So many C tiers. Yeah, well, not as many as B. I'm really hitting the B's hard. B's and C's, like I said, are going to be most of them. You have to be phenomenal to hit S, and nothing has really failed yet. This is only because its name is Fail Factory. So, yes, I love Lies Beneath. Lies Beneath was incredible, really good. Love that game. Just overall fantastic. Little Witch Academia. C tier? D tier? I don't know. I haven't played it, but you ride a broom, right? That's it. It's based on an anime. Loco Dojo. C tier. You're just fighting against machines, I think. Guys, I haven't played a lot of these games. Yeah, I think C is a good place for that. Lucky's Tale. We'll go A tier because Lucky's Tale was one of the first games I ever played in VR on the Quest, and I got really motion sick because like it was this overhead view. Ooh, Undead Fox. Hey Wolf, love the channel. How would you rank Cosmonious High? That is a newer one that is not on here. You are correct. Cosmonious High, I would put A tier. Absolutely. I love that game. It's different than Job Simulator because Job Simulator is more like open form exploration. That one had more of a story, do this, do that. But man, the characters, I just had a blast being in that school. That was really fun. Yeah, Lucky's tier, we're going to put A. Mare is kind of like Eco in VR. You lead around a little girl. B tier. C, the B tier. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, what do we got? Mini Motor Racing. I don't know. B, it probably belongs in a B tier. Yeah, I mean, it's just a racing game, right? But I hear it's pretty good. Medal of Honor. People have been waiting on this one. Medal of Honor. I'm going to put Medal of Honor A tier. It's not S tier because there were a lot of issues with the game, but I really enjoyed the campaign. I liked how every single level was very different. You're skiing down a hill, you're driving a tank, you're sniping out of buildings. Like, it was a really great campaign. The multiplayer started really strong. People loved it, but then the player base kind of died. I'm not sure how it is right now, but yeah, once it kind of got rid of like the loading screens and optimized it a bit better and all that stuff, I definitely think it belongs A tier. It's pushing S tier for me. I really enjoyed Medal of Honor, but I think it belongs in A tier. I have to scroll so far down to get to these games. Morals Homestead. I don't know what that is. No idea what that is. Looks like a farming simulator, maybe? Moss is gonna go to the S tier. Yeah, Moss is incredible. Probably the best implementation of third-person VR that is in VR. I fell in love with Quill. The way you interact with the character, given like the fist bumps, absolutely S tier. Demio should be S tier. It's close. Demio is close to S tier, but I don't know. I just can't play it that long because it hurts your neck, and the balance between two people wasn't great, even though I think there's a new 2-player mode coming out in the future. So, it could bump its way up to S tier, but for now, top of A tier. Anyway, Moss is incredible. MVP football. Sorry, I love football. I'm a huge football fan. Chicago Bears all day, every day. But I just heard this one was not that great. There's a official NFL football game coming out, which I'm actually pretty excited about. It doesn't look incredible, but I have high hopes that it'll let me like play a full game or, experience it. And that would be cool. Oh. We are all idiots. That's true. Hotel R&R, I've heard good things about. It's the one where you like try to destroy hotel rooms to appease the devil, right? That was a big game on YouTube like 2 years ago. So maybe one day we'll jump into that. Tennessee Titans. Tannehill. Good luck with that. I would kill for Tannehill, actually. The Bears are just so trash. Okay, anyway, Myst. The original game is like S tier. But the VR implementation, we're probably going to put A tier. Just because, like, there's no interaction. It's just kind of the game in VR. It's cool to be there, but nothing that really brings anything to it. Never bored. I have no idea. I'm constantly bored. So that game is a lie. It looks like a board game simulator. You can play different board games. I have no idea. Never heard of it. Ninja Legends. C tier. That was, man, I played that. Whoa, Sherwin, you are amazing. Thank you. You're amazing. I didn't even know we could do GIFs in here. That's so exciting. What am I answering? Well, just answer. Kazoot, what are you asking, my dude? What's going on? There's so many games, right? How many VR games do I own? So many, guys. So many. I do my own editing. Yes, I do. Absolutely. I'm just waiting to see. Let me scroll up here, see what Kazoot has asked so I can answer him before he dies of a horrible heart attack. I don't even see his question, so that clearly doesn't exist. Okay, great. We're going to go back to doing things. Phantom Covert Ops. We're getting there. Okay, Phantom's right there, guys. We're so close. What do I think of Thrill Seeker? Honestly, I haven't watched many Thrill Seeker videos. I'm I kind of just stay with more of the game-focused ones, not the tech-focused channels. But he seems to be doing really well. His editing skills are incredible. Absolutely incredible. Kazoot, what? I've been spamming it, my man. Dude, I'm like, well, that's probably why. Come on, why? I'm reading. Ask me the question now, Kazoot. Ask it to me now. I'm waiting, guys. I'm waiting. This better be a really good question. Here it comes. Get ready. Kazoot is about to ask the greatest question that's ever been asked, ever. Here, it's not coming yet. Nope. He's still waiting. It's not coming. And it's still, will I play Lo-Fi VR? That was the question, guys. That was the question that we had to spam and put in caps. Will I play Lo-Fi VR? Lo-Fi VR is, yes, it's not complete. It's really just kind of driving around the city right now. And it looks amazing, but there's no like quests or gunplay or activities. So I'm going to wait for it to shape up a little more. But then, yes, absolutely, we are going to play Lo-Fi VR. Guess who's back? It's you, Gold Froggin. It's you. Okay, we got it. We're getting there, guys. We're like halfway done. Ocean Rift. I don't know what that is. It's an ocean, right? Is that where you just chill in the ocean and there's fish? O-shape is where you move your bodies into the shape. So we're going to go B tier because I enjoy that Japanese game where they like try to make their shape and it's very funny when they fail. I don't think that's what this game is. I think it's like a workout thing, but it's going B tier. Channel's great and your videos are awesome. Thank you, everyone. Little Cities is not on here because it's a newer game. Little Cities I would put A tier. Cities VR I would put B tier, just because I enjoy more of the arcade than the actual sim that that Cities VR is. Orbis, we're gonna go C tier. That was really one of the first MMOs. A lot of people still love that game, but it didn't do anything for me. Paranormal Activity, haven't played it, but it's very spooky. We're going to put it B tier because although the first movie was incredible, the rest of the movie's pretty crap, but I hear the game is actually pretty gosh darn good. Path of the Warrior. B tier. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun playing that game, but it's relatively short and it's relatively repetitive. You're just, doing combat with the different enemies. There's not a whole lot to it, but I enjoyed that game. Path of the Warrior was a lot of fun for when it lasted, and it's co-op. You can do co-op. A lot got done while I was gone. Yes, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Am I going to play Ghostbusters? Yes, indeedy. Shout out for Eric Blassett. I think I've given you like 5, my dudes. Jennifer is now asking me, what do I need to know, Jennifer? Oh, Jennifer, why do people... You're welcome, Kazoot. I don't know what you're asking, Jennifer, but please, I can't. I got to scroll back up. So far, Jennifer. And I'm looking. And it's too far gone. So ask me again. I'm looking. Guys, I'm not really paying attention to chat, so I'm not going to answer a lot of questions here. But Jennifer is about to drop another question that seems very important. Yes, the music in Path of the Warrior was incredible. Yes, this is going to be the second best question. Pistol Whip is right here. Pistol Whip is coming up. It's really close. We're waiting on Jennifer's question, which we're all very excited about now that we got that amazing question. I love you. Jennifer, I hate to break it to you. That's not a question. That is a statement, but I really appreciate it. Gosh, y'all, okay, so we're going to do this thing where I'm not going to read comments anymore, okay? I'm kidding. I'm going to read comments. You guys are the best. I should do a meet and greet in VR. Yeah, we can all have fun in stuff. Yes, see, Jim O'Connor's got it with the question mark. That's a question. I love you, and you shouldn't, because I'm just a guy on a video screen. You don't know me. I could be a terrible person. I'm not. I'm awesome. You should love me, but I could be a terrible person. Okay, how was Green Hell? It was amazing. Yes, I'm going to play Retribution. Oh, Dr. K, thank you so much for answering the questions for me. Will I continue my series on Crashland? No, probably not. Okay, cool. We're moving. Phantom Covert Ops, which they just announced they are not making a sequel for, is A tier. I really enjoyed that. I loved the fact that they did kayaking to movement. It was a really dark game, but yeah, fantastic. I thought they did great work with that. Really good game. What is that? I can't even, hold on. Can't even read. Pitfall? Pinball. It's pinball. D. Sorry, pinball. D tier. Oh my God, Vega. Bruh. Just dropping it. Look at him out there dancing with this weird person. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You don't need to, guys, I feel bad when you do that. It's like, You could buy a video game with that money. Go buy video games. I really appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. You're the best. Pistol Whip, S tier. I love that game. I love it. I love the stories that they've done. Just the gameplay in general really makes my thighs hurt. And any game that can really, get those thighs in shape goes S tier. I think Beat Saber and Pistol Whip are just quintessential VR games. I really do. I love them both very much. Player 22. I don't know what that is. It looks like a sports game, different sports? No idea. Don't think that exists. So we're going to move. Please don't touch anything. I've had a lot of people ask me to play this. We're going to go B. This is a puzzle game where you have to find like 100 different endings by touching different things. Even though the title says, please don't touch anything, the point of the game is to touch things, which is bizarre. Hence B. So B tier. Poker Star is free game, so it's got to get a bump for that. It's going to go B tier. And I like poker, and it's a great way to just hang out with your friends. Wolf doesn't skip leg day. Guys, I skip all the days. I really don't work out. But look at these guns. Look at that gun. Oh, he's so ripped. Yeah, no, I don't really work out at all. I need to lose some weight, get in shape. The workouts that I do are mostly just standing in this room playing VR. So, Wolf is buff. Yeah. Population 1. A tier. I think they solved and unlocked the Battle Royale key. There were a whole bunch trying to do Battle Royale in VR, and it wasn't until Population 1 came out that it really went off. And with their constant updates, I think it's a really good game. Absolutely. Okay, great. Standing is a good workout. That's true. How is Tales from the Galaxies? I love it. It was really good. What is my favorite game in VR? Half-Life Alyx, and then Saints and Sinners. Absolutely. Do you recommend Journey of the Gods? Yes. It feels like Legend of Zelda. I really liked it. It's an older game. It has some basic mechanics. Some people did not like it. So, but I really enjoyed Journey of the Gods. Did I see Ready Player One? Yes. The movie was good. The book was incredible. Ready Player 2, the book, was one of the worst books I ever read. It was so bad. Don't read it if you haven't read it. Ready Player One was fantastic. I loved it. Resident Evil 4, so good, so good. We're getting down there. We're getting to the R's. Is Resident Evil 4? Yeah, it's in here. Okay, we're going. Premium bowling. C. I don't know. What's premium about it? That lane does look very nice, but we're going C tier. Prison Boss. You make like cigarettes to make money to move to different prisons. For whatever reason, this game was really huge on YouTube like 2 years ago. People loved Prison Boss, and I don't know why, but because they love it, I guess I have to give it B tier. Project Terminus. D tier. Oh, yeah. F tier. Sorry, Project Terminus. It was bad. The zombies were like T-posing. I really like the concept of how there was this, cloud of, I can't remember what they're called, the little tiny things, the particles, whatever. But it looked really cool, but the actual gameplay of the game was it was really not good overall. And they didn't finish the story. I don't know if they did now, but when I played it, they didn't. So that's my first one that's actual F tier. Really sorry. Puzzle Bobble VR. B. I think it's a basic game. If you enjoy Puzzle Bobble, you'll enjoy that game. I don't think there's anything special about it, so I'm actually going to put it C tier. It's just okay. Nothing too special with the VR implementation. Puzzling Places, B tier. A tier. A tier. Like Shores of Losai that I played recently. This is a game where you have like 3D models and you put it together. And it's very basic, but it's really well done. And just, completing it and seeing the pieces, seeing the finished product, really well done game. A lot of fun. If you enjoy jigsaw puzzles, that is the one to get in VR. Raccoon Lagoon is like a little tiny thing that people, you go around an island and do stuff. I haven't played it, but I think it's pretty good. I know I haven't played it, so how would I know? But I think my heart tells me it's a B tier. Right there is where it's going. What else we got going on in chat? Pavlov. Yeah, Pavlov is not in. I did mention Pavlov is probably an A tier for sure. Laxidius. Did you have the deal with problems like drifting joystick? You know what? On either my Index or any of my VRs, I've never had a drifting joystick. I don't know if I'm lucky or what the deal is, but yeah, never had a drifting joystick in all my time. So lucky me. But I know there are fixes to like unpin stuff, but I really recommend just getting a new controller. I'm sorry about that if that's happening to you. That sucks. WD-40, there you go. I don't know if you want to shove that into their thing, but okay, here we go. Racket Fury, what did I put 11 at? 11 was A, so Racket Fury's B. It's a good ping pong game with more like sci-fi, we're robots, but it's not as good mechanics-wise as 11. Racket NX, okay, you know what? A tier. A tier for Racket NX. That is a game where you bounce it off of the walls around you, and it's kind of like the brick game, where you're bouncing it and trying to destroy all the bricks, but you're actually smacking it. Great Workout was a really old game. I think it's like 3 or 4 years old now, but really just a lot of fun. And you can play co-op with another friend in there. Neat. Radial G Proteus. I don't know what that is. It's got a cool little eyeball monster, but I have no idea. Don't use WD-40 for... Okay, don't do that. How to play if cross-eyed. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Resident Evil Village, yes, we're going to play it when the PlayStation 2 VR comes out. Where do I find all my movie scene clips? That is my little secret, because I don't want to get attacked by the movie studios. But yeah, I love putting movie clips in there. I love movies. If I could spend all day just watching movies, I'd be totally fine with that. Township Tale is incredible. Am I going to play more Blade and Sorcery potentially in the future? Yeah, I think it's too big a game to completely ignore, but it won't be for a while. We have a lot of new games coming out. Okay, we got to keep going. We're getting close to the end, folks. Ragnarok is the drums game when you're in a boat. We're going to go B, because drumming to heavy metal is cool when you're a Viking. Rainbow Reactor Fusion, I think that's a puzzle game. Don't know much about it. It's going C tier. What is that? Ramen Simulator. I have no idea. I feel like just based on this image, it is F tier, but because I just don't know, I can't do it. Resident Evil 4. Where do you guys think it's going to go? Where do you think it's going to go? Is it going to go B tier? Is it going to go A tier? Nah, son, it is going S tier. Woot, woot. Burr, burr, burr. Yeah, no. I died just putting it up there. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 for me is S tier. Just such a good experience. And the implementation in virtual reality is perfecto. It is a perfecto. It's so good. I love it so much. Ragnarok's an S tier for you, huh? Okay, great. I need to play it. So, Ramen Simulator, right? I know, guys. Am I going to play Walkabout? I've played it. Me and my girlfriend actually play that every now and then. It's really good, but I haven't played it on the channel because I don't know if mini golf is something you want me to do, but there are some like really cool levels, so, you know, maybe. Real VR Fishing. Like I said, I'm not a big fishing fan, but I hear this one is really good, so we'll put it B tier. People like to sit on a lake and do that, you know, get calm. Rec Room, we're going to put A tier for content, just between the quests and all the modes that you can do, the paintball, but it goes F tier for community, because those children, my goodness, they just love to be horrible people. Parents, please. But yeah, the game itself. Red Matter, we're also going to go A tier. I would almost put it B tier because it's short, but the atmosphere and the puzzles were really, really good. Very excited for Red Matter 2. That is going to be an awesome game. It seems a lot more action-y with like guns and stuff, so we're looking forward to that. Alex is because Alex unfortunately is not on the Quest. These are only Quest games, everybody. We are ranking all the Quest games in this tier, so these are not all PC VR games. Wanderer is awesome. I'm disgusting. Wanderer is incredible. It is one of my favorite puzzle VR games. Is that... I don't remember if Wanderer was on... Yes, it is. No, that's Wanderer. I don't remember if it was on the Quest. I think it might have come to the Quest. But yeah, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Republic VR is D. C. It's like this stealth game, kind of like Moss, where you're third person, but you're in the cameras, and you kind of control where your character goes. It's all right. But it's an older game, so for what they did back then. Resist... It's between A and B tier. It's right there. We'll go A because I feel good about it. The swinging's good. The combat's good. Once you get everything down, you just feel so oh, just in it. You're like Spider-Man with guns, which is really the best way you can explain that game. It's a bit short. It kind of gets repetitive. The city's not very big. But yeah, overall, really, really a lot of fun playing that. Res Infinite. Haven't played it. People love the Res series, though, so we'll put it in B tier. That's like a music game. Wolf, Hendrix, what's up, my dude? What is Hendrix saying? Hendrix is caps, all caps in me. He's just saying my name over and over. So that's fun. Okay. Little Cities was B tier. No, sorry. Little Cities A tier, Cities VR B tier. Because I like the arcade more than the other stuff. Am I a furry? No, I'm not. Naked HD XYZ, nice. Better than Tinder, love it. Remove. Okay, cool. We're gonna hide that user. What else we got? Have I played Borderlands 2? No, I haven't. I haven't played any of the Borderlands games at all. Am I gonna play Onward on the channel? Maybe. Not for a long while. Maybe if I just have a break. But I've played it. I've played Onward a bunch. It's what, it's cured me of my VR sickness, which is great. VRO, BRP, bunch of stuff. Raccoon Lagoon, I do kind of want to play that. That looks like fun. Am I excited for Bone Labs? So excited for Bone Labs. Yep, lots of people saying my name. Or am I sure that I'm not a furry? Yes, I am. Surprisingly, I know. Have I played Skort Scramble? No. Wolf, okay, Hendrix, buddy, my dude. We're just going to put you in a timeout real quick. Thank you so much for all the spamming. I appreciate that. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we're going. I'm sorry that I can't see every question in chat. I'm coming back. We're doing a ranking, and we're moving pretty good, but it's been an hour, and we're not even close to done. Richie's Plank Experience, that's going A tier. There's not a whole lot to do in it, but it is the experience to show new people in VR because you want to see them get spooked. That's how you feel like you're really on top of that. Am I going to play the DMU update? Yes, I think we're playing that tonight, actually. Iron Rebellion on my watch list. Okay, cool. You know me and my mech games, how I don't finish them. Robo Recall, A tier. Definitely an original game. You can see its age, but it's a shooter that is really fun. Just the mechanics of it, super duper fun. I think it's teleport only. I can't remember at this point, but yes, super duper fun. Song in the Smoke, is this on the list? Yes, it is right here, Song in the Smoke. So we will be getting to that. Rush, never played Rush. B tier, C tier. It's a wingsuit game, right? Like you jump down a mountain and you do wingsuits. How much can you do with that? C tier, Sorrento. B tier. One of the first games that really allowed you to do movement in VR. You could do double jumps. You could climb on walls. You had so many different weapons. The implementation of it was okay. The combat is okay. But man, just what it opened up for VR is really cool. Really cool. Are you going to play Population 1? Do you have Gorilla Tag? Am I going to play Pavlok? See, guys, that's a lot of questions about am I going to play stuff. If you enjoy the channel, just watch what I got coming out. I promise I will have things that you will enjoy. Salmon Max, A tier. It's short. It probably belongs in B tier. The VR mechanics are okay. It's a short game, but I love the humor of the Salmon Max game. I had so much fun while I was in it. Secret of Retropolis, I haven't played yet. That was one that I wanted to play. I just never found the time for it. B, because it's a story game. It was all hand-painted, which is really cool. Maybe we'll get to that one day. Shadowgate. This is one that I'm probably going to play soon. I was actually going to play it this week earlier, and then I got really sick. But it's like a dungeon crawling magic combat, puzzle game, and it looks pretty neat. There's dragons and stuff. Any tips to help bad? No, I don't. Do I like wolves? Yeah, wolves are pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Shadow Point, A tier. This is one that I want to play on the channel. I played a little bit of it for a review, I think early in the channel, maybe. But I never finished it. I want to play it on the game because it's incredible. Like, the puzzles are amazing. Patrick Stewart is the narrator, guys, and he's just the bee's knees. So, greatness. Absolutely greatness. Okay, we're getting there. We're so close. Shooty Fruity. I don't know. C tier. I got nothing. Shooty Skies. C tier. Skyworld. Kingdom Brawl. I don't know what that is. Can't form an opinion. Smash drums. Drums are neat, but I haven't heard much. We're going to go C. Probably not as good as Ragnarok. Sniper Elite. This one is straddling B and A for me. We're going to put it A tier. We're going to put Sniper Elite A tier. I thought the missions were really fun. I loved the shooting through people's testicles part of the game. I mean, come on. How can you not do that? That is going to be so good. But yeah, it was all right. I didn't feel it was as varied as Medal of Honor. This one kind of got repetitive over time, but I really enjoyed my time in there, so we're going to go A tier. Solaris, D tier. It just, kind of fizzled, died. Not even sure it's a thing. Song in the Smoke. S tier. I think we're going to go S tier for Song in the Smoke. Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Kiro Fish. Love you, you're great. How's Frog doing with the tadpole? He's doing really well. Try any training or VR experiences. My birthday next Sat. Get a shout out. Kiro Fish, here's your shout out. Appreciate it, my dude. Any training or VR experiences? No, I haven't. If you mean forklift trainer or any of that, haven't done any of that in VR. But if you want to get started in VR, I recommend job simulator games where you're just kind of standing or teleporting because things get intense real quick. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking like a good list, guys. Absolutely. Space Channel 5 VR, D tier. I don't even remember that game coming out, but I remember it being announced. I was like, oh, that was a fun Dreamcast game. And then there were 2 dance modes. Space Folk City, B tier. That's one where you kind of create these cities, have people move in. One of those is kind of like Little Cities, but more space-oriented. But B tier, pretty basic. Space Pirate Trainer. We're going to go A tier with Space Pirate Trainer. Space Pirate Arena is incredible. Space Pirate Trainer is actually, funny story, one of the reasons I'm actually doing VR right now. Yeah, I recorded a little sample of myself playing that on Facebook 6 years ago. And I was like, this is so cool. And then, people are like, wow, it's cool seeing you play VR. And then eventually that snowballed into me doing a VR channel. So that game means a lot to me. Sports Scramble. This is a B tier game. It's like tennis and a whole bunch of stuff, but the VR implementation is really good. People had a lot of fun. Didn't play it myself, but I think that is where it belongs. Not among the best, but it's a pretty good game. What's going on, chat? Ellen Carpenter, don't worry about it. You'd need to save money. Our economies are all exploding, so, do your best for yourself. Among Us, S tier. Sure, I'm excited for Among Us. That's going to be a fun one. Super Hot coming up. Super Hot's coming up. Have I played Pavlov Shack Beta? No, have not. I played the original Pavlov on PC a bit, but have not dived too deep into that game. Star Shaman. I think it's a puzzle game with lights. I can't judge it. I don't know. It looks cool. I like the art there, but I have no idea. Star Trek. When it first came out, A tier. Now it's probably B tier because no one's playing it anymore. But to actually control different things and have your crew and shouting out things and seeing ships explode, great experience. I hope you can find a party of 4 people and play that game. Really fun. Star Wars Pinball. It's C. It's a great game. It's probably the best pinball game in VR. I loved having all the stuff going on around you, being able to go into the table to do mini games. But pinball, man, for a VR game, not my jam. Just not fun enough. Stones of Harlath. I actually enjoyed that game. That was really well made. Had a cool pixel style graphical thing. Great RPG. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that game. Eddie Brown. I'm saying your name. Weird that you go by Ellen Carpenter when you're Eddie Brown. Blah, blah, blah. Love your videos. Thanks, guys. Am I a supermodel? I mean, come on, look at this face. Obviously, supermodel material right here. But no, I'm not. I'm just a weird YouTuber. Guys, look, I see the ending. We can do it on one screen. Stride is going to go up to A tier. The original game was fun, but they just added multiplayer, which is basically Gorilla Tag. I think that belongs there. Super Hot. If it was longer, it would be S tier. And it's still going to be S tier. I wish there was more to it. I wish we could do like custom levels that people could make, but it just works so well in virtual reality. It has to be S tier. Super hot. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay. Supernatural. That is a workout game. People, but you have to like pay I hear it's really good, but you have to pay a subscription to it. It's like $15 a month. So I'm knocking them down for that. Cheapen up, guys. People need to get in shape and they don't need to pay money for it. Swarm. We're going to go B tier. Really like the mechanic of it. Super fun to play. You have to be really good at VR. Have your legs. Super hot should be S. Oh, it is. Am I excited about Saints and Sinners 2? You know it, guys. No one should ever have to ask me that question. You should all assume that I'm so excited for that game. All right, moving on. Sweet Surrender. B. This is like a roguelite where you go through, but they continually update this game. They have classes and different guns. I need to go back and play it. I played an early version of the game and I had a lot of fun, but I hear the new one is even better. Synth Riders. I'm going to put that A tier. I don't think it's S tier with Beat Saber and Pistol Whip, but in terms of music stuff, I think they did a really good job. That one also started out as just like an indie thing on itch, and it grew and grew and grew, and people really accepted it, and it became, the game that it is now, and it's a lot bigger, so that's pretty cool. Star Wars, Tales of Galaxy's Edge, A tier. It's close to S tier. I think the second chapter is S tier because they made the game like 10 times better. The way weapons work, having different things, the stories with the lightsabers, all of that stuff. I think it might go S tier, but the first chapter was just okay. It was kind of B tier. It was frustrating. The last battle, the guns were all right. So overall, I think the entire experience is A tier. Really enjoyed it. Great game. People kind of underrate that one. I liked it. What's going on, chat? Favorite flat screen game? Witcher 3, Final Fantasy 7, the new God of War is up there. So excited for Ragnarok. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Go back to shout. Okay. Julie Barker, shout out. There you go. Happy Halloween. Watch Halloween. Okay. Tanzer, what's your question, my dude? I will stick around and try it. VTOL VR. Is VTOL on here? Isn't that like the helicopter or airplane one? Yeah, I haven't tried that. So got that going. You're welcome. Man, why do people like shout outs so much? Like, what does me saying your name do for you? I'm curious, honestly. Like, I don't get it, but I'm happy to. Guys. That's great. What's my favorite VR game? Half-Life Alyx, followed by Saints and Sinners. Definitely. Have I played non-VR games? All the time. Love me some video games. Yes, Lone Echo Original S tier. Lone Echo 2 is A tier. Do I like grilled cheese? Love grilled cheese. Yeah, grilled cheese is incredible. I like it with bacon. I like it with pulled pork barbecue. I mean, you put anything. Guys, we're so close. I'm coming back. Tarzan VR, D tier. I did actually enjoy it. I love the art style, very comic-y. But the gameplay itself just wasn't very good. It's C tier. If I had a good time in it, I feel bad putting it in D tier. A lot of people really did not like this game. I think I have to complete the game. I think I only did like the first 2 chapters and never actually finished it. But it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Tetris Effect, we're going to go A tier purely for the effect. The game of Tetris, I'm not great at it, but to see the spectacle around you in virtual reality and the music pumping, you got to experience Tetris Effect in VR, guys. It is insane. Blah, blah. Why did I choose wolf for the name? Because I liked the phrase wolf in sheep's clothing. It was always my favorite phrase kind of to use and stuff. And then I was like, make a VR channel, and now I did. And now people think I'm a furry. So, whatever. That's great. But now I'm a wolf in VR. The Climb, the original with all its amazing graphics, I would put A tier. This one I'm going to put B tier. We're going to put The Climb 2 in A tier, though, because I think it's just more fun than the original Climb. More arcadey. They really, built it for the Quest. So on that system, we'll give it the A tier. And there's wolves in it, guys. We found a wolf, which is great. Curious Tale of the Stolen Pets, B tier. That's one where you go around the island and try to find different clues. It's like a puzzle game and all that stuff, but pretty good. Guys, okay. I gotta pee. Is there music playing in the background? I haven't been playing. I had like a playlist ready to go this entire time, and it hasn't even been remotely playing. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go pee. All right, you behave. You behave, everybody in the chat. I'm just gonna go drain the lizard, and y'all be good. Okay, I'll be back. We're almost done. Look at this list. Look at this list. You're so close. So close. So you stay right there. You don't go anywhere. Okay? You stay right here. I'll be back. Okay. I'm going to pee. Hi, guys. Oh, that felt incredible. Is that like it's like a faux pas for streamers to pee, right? I never see streamers pee. I think they're supposed to have a bottle underneath their desk, and then they just pee right from the thing. You heard me peeing. Shit. I do have a toilet right next to me, so that makes sense. Okay. Thank you guys for being so patient. A chair in VR. You guys bonded with my chair more than you've bonded with me in the 2 seconds that you had him. It's a good chair. Okay, we're moving on. We got to finish this list. We're an hour and a half in. My God, this is taking so long. Exorcist Legion S tier. Yeah. It's not even that great. It's just that game was the first game that I was terrified of. Like, it was really my first VR horror experience. Before I even filmed it on the channel, I tried to play this game. And I got to like that first room when you're in the church and it's just pitch black and there's like a flashlight shooting. And I was like, nope, I can't. And to instill that kind of fear, I'm really excited. There's a sequel coming out and it's co-op. So me and Frog are going to get scared together and it's going to be so good. I'm glad. Did I wash my hands for 20 seconds? It was only 19 seconds. What are you going to do about it? Yeah, 19-second hand wash, guys. I got all the germs, baby. All right, I get too distracted. A room, S tier. I think that is definitely one of the better puzzle games in VR. It was a good length. I like that it switched things up. A lot of different rooms that you could go into. Solo series of Green Hell. I did, my dude. I did a solo series. Unless you want like survival mode, in which case maybe. Wolf, I have a question. Okay, great. I'm looking. Great. I like that people like, I have a question, and then they don't ask the question. Almost every game. Yeah, I know most of the games, but I haven't played about half of them or so. A game. Is Song in the Smoke over? Yes, we finished that game. The full series is done. I apologize that one took like 6 months. I think I started like June last year, and then we finished it last month. But yeah, it was an incredible game. Okay, cool. The Under presents. We're gonna go B tier. I think the base game was pretty good. I love the social interactions. They had actors actually doing stuff with people. I haven't jumped in enough to really bump it up to an A tier. But yeah, I think that's a really good game. Completely different than anything else. It's also one of the first games that had like a clone mechanic right at the beginning of the game where you have your body do something and then you come back and your body's still doing that while you do other stuff, which is like one of my favorite things, as you remember from Last Clockwinder. The Wizards, that is like a PvP dueling game. I think it's pretty good. People enjoyed it. I think the player base was going to be the big issue. Wolf, very serious question. Do you like Obama? Yes, I did like Obama. I did indeed. Very cool. Good at basketball. Walking Dead Saints Sinners. Bruh. I love that game. Okay. All good. Where's Monkey Tag? Gorilla Tag's not on the list, guys. But I would put Gorilla Tag in the B tier. A tier for the memes, but B tier for the actual game. Thrill of the Fight is probably B tier. It's about as basic a boxing game as you can get. The graphics are like, meh. But man, it's just the workout and the accuracy of the actual boxing in that game is really, really good. One of the originals, one of the first ones that really got boxing in VR. So fantastic for them. Good job. Thumper, C tier. You just kind of thump your controller. I don't know if the VR implementation was needed. I know it's a flat screen game as well, but I think that's about the right spot. Okay, good. We got music going. Time Stall. I like this game. We'll put it B tier. That's one where you like pause time and solve a puzzle before time goes back in, and then things happen differently. Like, oh no, he explodes, so you rewind time and then go back and save him and stuff. I enjoyed that. I did a full exact guide through of like how to get every single puzzle in that, and I was pretty proud of all the work. As a real boxer, you were disappointed with Thrill of the Fight. Okay, I think that's still the closest you're going to get in VR. I don't think the other games are going to get closer than that. I don't really know. I haven't played all the boxing games, but yeah, it's definitely not going to be 1-to-1. You know, for sure. What other games do I play? Graham Steele. I said that name. Do you recommend Little Cities? Yes, I love Little Cities. That one was really fun. Vlog channel. My vlog channel would be me like sitting downstairs on my couch watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine and eating a bowl of Oreo O's. So no one needs to or wants to see that. Yeah, go have some fun, watch some of my videos. Okay, we're gonna continue. We're almost done, guys. Tokyo Chronos. I think that's another one like Altadeus, right? Where it's just a graphic novel. I've heard they're really good, but I really don't know. I don't know how that translates to VR. Totally Baseball, D tier. C tier? I don't know. I haven't heard of a really good baseball game in VR, so C tier seems right. Traffic Jams. You know what, guys? I'm giving that a D tier. I played that, and I did not enjoy it. Maybe it's because it was too hectic and I got stressed right away, but just the gameplay mechanics, I didn't really enjoy the game. So, there you go. Trover. That goes A tier. Love Rick and Morty humor. It's not for everybody. Same with Accounting Plus right down here. But the mechanics of it, like the actual gameplay of going through the different levels and using your lightsaber and all that stuff, it was pretty good. It was a good game, even minus the horrible amounts of humor that are in there. Ultra Wings is a good flying game. B. Unplugged, which is like the hand tracking guitar game. You have no friends? That's not true. I'm your friend, Sylvia. What's the game you enjoyed most? Half-Life Alyx. That's going to be my answer to everything good about VR, guys. It's just the best game out there. Nothing lives up to it. Unplugged, we're going to put C. Guitar Hero is one of my favorite games growing up. MG Solid Boss. Keep doing you, fella. And you keep doing you, Snake. Otacon. We gotta get out of here. Oh, man. Metal Gear Solid. That's another one of my favorite games. Ooh. So good. So good. Until You Fall, A tier. Really, really good combat system where you're like blocking with the things. You get a workout doing it. You get different weapons when you go through roguelite systems. Absolutely fantastic. Love Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero is so good, guys. Vacation Simulator. It was like a slightly better job simulator. And that has hand tracking now, all that fun stuff. So we're going to go A tier. Along with its buddy. I put Job Simulator A tier. Vacation Simulator, I think, was great too. Really enjoyed that. Vader Immortal. Some people don't like this series because you don't do much. The dojos were really, really, really cool. Yeah, whoever created this tier master, by the way, tier maker, props to you, because getting all of these pictures for all the games is incredible. I'm going to zoom out and we'll do the full, we'll look at it when we're done, but Vader Immortal, I'm going to put A tier. Just being in the Star Wars universe, having Vader come up to you. How did you guys feel about Obi-Wan? I wasn't a huge fan. I loved the action scenes, Vader like doing his shit, but overall, not a huge fan of that series. Vader was the best part. Vanishing Grace, C. Really short. I loved the style of it. I loved the demo. I thought they could have made it into something really, really unique, but it didn't turn out that way. So yeah, just kind of a bland game. Ven, I can't remember. Von or Ven. Very difficult platformer. I'm gonna go B tier. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I need to say about that. The original virtual reality, A tier. The original was so good, with putting on the different VR helmets and going to a new world and putting on another one and blah, blah, blah. So good, and the characters were great. And then the second one came out and you're in the mech and it was buggy and it was just overly long and it was confusing. Yeah, so this one goes here. Virtual Reality 2, which is not on the list, would probably go C or D tier, in my opinion. I liked a lot of that game, but overall, oof, it was rough. Void Racer. No idea what that is. VR chat. VR chat, I feel, could range anywhere from F tier to S tier, depending on what you're doing in that game. But because it is a staple of virtual reality, and because some of it is just so clever and what you can do, we have to put it S tier, right? I mean, just some of the games they create, the models they create, what you can do in that game. I mean, the boys, you know, Josh Dubb and all them, they've made their career basically on VR chat, so we gotta make that S tier, I think, is the only logical thing. Do you like Trump? No. I'm not gonna talk about politics, guys. Politics is not the place here. Yes, okay, Jamie Robinson The Journey is like a dinosaur game. I'm really interested in that, actually. I think I'm gonna do a series on that sometime soon. That looks cool. As soon as I get a little break. 2MD VR Football. I'm gonna put that A tier. It's gotten a lot better. When I first played it, it was just kind of like tackling dummies, and I still had a blast. I know that it's like a 2-minute drill trying to get down the field, but you really do feel good hucking that football. That one was fantastic. How was Mask Maker? Incredible. Loved it. Mask Maker would be A tier for me. Really good puzzle game. VR Kart Sprint. Oof, that sounds like a D tier. No idea, but that's where it's going. VZ Fit. Is that like where you, I don't know. I think that's where you ride the bike and play VR at the same time. Walkabout Mini Golf. We're gonna A tier that. I've played a good number of that. The courses are fun. It feels really accurate to what VR, to what real mini golf actually would feel like. So I think that definitely gonna go. Am I gonna play Hentai VR? I've played a few dating sim games, and that's probably the best you're gonna get out of me, baby. Pew pew pew. All right, we gotta keep moving. We're so close to the end. Waltz of the Wizard, a game that I said I was gonna go back to and play the dungeon, and I never did. A tier. Really good magic. The original game is just kind of exploring this room, and then they built on an entire another game on top of it. Well done to the developers. Wander, B tier. A great way to show your family and friends the world without them having to do, you know, any walking, which everyone hates. No one likes to walk. It's basically Google Maps, but, you know, put it in your headset. Pretty cool. Wands was a C tier, maybe. B tier. I haven't played it. It's a PvP dueling game with magic. People really liked it when it came out. It kind of showed its age. I think Wands 2 is coming out in the future. So, you know, we'll jump on that. Okay, Warplanes B. I don't know. Never played it. Seems like where it belongs. Where Thoughts Go. This is a video. It's like a short experience that's supposed to be really good. I don't have an opinion on it, so I'm just going to put it B tier for now. But it's like, it's a short experience, but it's supposed to be really heartfelt and meaningful. Maybe I should do that for just like a one-off video at some time. The Wizard's Dark Times, A tier. Really loved the magic with the different hand motions you did with the controller to get shields and fireballs and lightning. Oh, that game was great. Really enjoyed that. The original, I still haven't played, but it was very basic. What they did with the sequel, mwah, chef's kiss. Fantastic. Wonder Glade. That looks like a mobile game, so we're going to put an F. that could be the greatest game ever. Remember, guys, these rankings mean nothing, okay? This could be the best game of all time. It could be better than Half-Life Alyx, but it looks like it's a mobile game, and I have no idea what it is, so F tier. Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife, A tier. I think this game is definitely underrated by the community. It is one of the scariest games that I've played in VR. The mechanics of it, the graphics, like the way your hands look, it just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. It looks amazing. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It does kind of get repetitive because you don't fight back. You're just hiding in closets, but overall, great game. Yuki, I'll put in B. Really fun roguelite where you're moving around the character with your hand. Enjoyed that. Look at this. We're getting through Jupiter Grad. We'll put B tier. That's where you have suction cups and you're doing like mazes and all that fun stuff trying to get through. Zero Caliber. Before the update, I would put it C tier. After the update, I would put it B tier. On Quest, they really knocked back the graphics at first, but then they've improved it over time. It has a full campaign that's co-op, so B tier seems good. Zombieland Headshot Fever, we'll go A tier. I enjoyed that. That has a really good arcadey feel to it. The shooting is just, you know, you're blasting zombies trying to get a high score. It felt really good going through the levels. It's short, but there's a lot of upgrade paths you can take. They have competitions all the time. So I think that's a good spot for it. And then the last game, Zookeeper Blast Quest. No idea what that is. Absolutely, it looks like animals. So there you go. Guys, we did it. We absolutely did it. If you're here, you are in the Wolfpack. Discord should be in the description of all the videos. That's it, guys. We did it. Okay, let's zoom this bad boy out here. Look at that. Look at all those games that we still have to keep zooming. There it is. That's the tier list. Oh god. Well, all right, one more zoomy. Okay, maybe like can I do exacts? Oh god. All right. Well, we'll go 33%. God, look at all those games. There you go. You can't tell what any of them are, but that is most Quest games ranked by a Wolf in VR. I will scroll down here slowly so everyone can kind of see when they come back to this video, because everyone's going to skip most of this video. They're going to come right to the end to see how I ranked things. Thank you for the money. I definitely know. What's the most basic headset you'd recommend? Quest 2. Quest 2 for sure. Anyone getting into VR, Quest 2. 1, you can play all the standalone games. 2, you can connect it to a PC and play all the PC games. It is the best price. It is the best bang for your buck. I know that people hate Meta, but the Quest 2 is by far the best headset you can get at that price point. If you want to spend a ton of money, the Index is incredible. And those are really your two choices. I don't think anything else is kind of in the realm. I think it's either the Quest 2 or the Index. So there you go for your headsets. We did it. Okay, so yeah, let's just scroll through this real quick so everyone can kind of see. Boom. Look at my list and feel the glory. This is as accurate a list as you will ever see. Just perfectly placed. All the games are in the right spot. And I'm actually surprised I wasn't able to form an opinion on that few games. Remember, this list is purely my opinion. None of it actually matters. These games are in the wrong place. Many of them, like Fail Factory, just had fail in the name, so it goes to F. Could be a great game. No idea. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick around for just a couple more minutes, answer some questions, but then we're done. Tomorrow I have a really long video of a full game for you. It's a scary game, so get excited for that. And then tonight I'm also playing with Gyrene Frog, and we're gonna have a video for you on Friday. And then we will start some stuff next week, which is cool. Favorite VR puzzle game? Ooh, Last Clockwinder, Wanderer, Shadow Point. Any of those I think are pretty up there in terms of puzzle games. Those are really good. Favorite Half-Life Alyx mod? Probably the BioShock mod or the shooter one that I did. The John Wick mod was so good too. Population 1, I should come back to that. It's like an entirely different game. Was it easy to start a VR channel? No. This is actually my second channel. My first one failed horribly. My second one, I spent a year with like getting up to 500 subscribers before it took off. So it's not easy. YouTube is a grind. It is very difficult, and luck plays a big part in it. So just be ready. You have to treat it like a job, but just be ready that it will not succeed right away. Do I like mods? Yeah, I think it's great. I wish more would have them so I could play it. Love Clockwinder. So good. Good choices. Least favorite zombie game? the one I played on my channel recently. I can't even remember what it was called, but it was just like this basic zombie game, and it was so bad. So bad. There are so many zombie games. It's an easy genre to make in VR, and there are a lot of really, really bad ones. Why am I in incognito? So you don't see all my sweet porn tabs that I keep bookmarked here for easy access. I'm kidding. I went incognito for this. I use incognito for most of just regular web browsing. Favorite first-person shooter, Half-Life Alyx. Of like the FPS multiplayer games, Contractors, I think is probably the best. Do I have a wife? No, but I have a girlfriend. Fail Factory was a short but simple collection of minigames. Okay, cool. Good job, Fail Factory. Sorry that you're down there. Probably a really good game. Thank you guys. Thank you. Stride multiplayer? Yeah, I wanna play that. Did I find an editor already? No. This weekend, Saturday, I'm gonna make a post, and then I'll be taking some emails, and then eventually I'm gonna do it because I want you guys to have a chance, if any of you are editors, I have no idea, throughout the entire channel, to see if I can, arrange something with one of you. Otherwise, I'll do like a professional job listing look. Yes. Personality is key. Content too, yeah. I was lucky when I started VR that there weren't a lot of VR playthroughs. There were the tech channels like Nathy and Virtual Reality Oasis, doing news and like reviews of games, but there weren't a lot of playthroughs. And that's kind of something that I don't want to say it started because it's not true remotely. But it's something that I really, kept pushing, was doing full playthroughs of the games. And that's kind of my shtick now. So yeah, ice cream flavors, cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip, and coffee. Espresso chip is like, money ice cream. Green Hell survival mode. Yes, I could do a solo Green Hell survival mode in the future on a day off. Put it on Green Hell mode and see how long we can do, which will not be long at all. What do you think will happen in Saints and Sinners Retribution? Ooh, I don't know. I think it's going to be kind of like, we're stalked by this serial killer. And instead of when your timer goes up, like the zombies come, when the timer goes up, he starts like following you around the map. I think would be a cool implementation, but I have no idea what that story is going to do. It's you, it's him, and then there's also Mother in the tower, Mama, or whatever her name was. So there's a lot of different directions. I'm very excited. Favorite game of all time? Probably The Witcher 3. Yeah, I think so. It's just the only game I've completed like 5 times. Just absolutely love it. The story, the gameplay, fantastic. Have I ever done a collab? Yeah, I've done collabs with like Jyri. But not too many people. It's really just Jyri and Frog are the people that I've worked with. Will you play FNAF again? Probably not. There's a couple fan versions of like Sister location and stuff that I might try out at some future, but I don't think I'll play the actual Help Wanted for a while. Favorite type of soup? Chicken noodle. Cream of potato actually might be good. Favorite survival game? Song in the Smoke. The Forest was a lot of fun too. Tyler Rose, get excited because I think we're playing that tomorrow. Top 3 VR games: Half-Life Alyx, Saints and Sinners. Ooh, I don't know what I would put as my number 3. That is a toss-up for me. Maybe Lone Echo. I don't think it is. I don't know. I have to ruminate on that. But those are my top 2 for sure. Never played Ghost of Tsushima. Never played it. What's my favorite adventure game? I don't get, guys. I don't know. Here's my tier list. Look at this tier list, and you can tell what my favorite games are. What Star Wars do I like? I think the best one is Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I don't think it's Empire Strikes Back at all. Return of the Jedi, baby. Holy moly, Nuke Marine. Here's for your Clockwinder series. Was fun to watch. Try Chronos next as a suggestion. Yeah, Chronos were 2 that I had no opinions on because I just hadn't played it. They're long games. It's like a graphic novel. I don't know how well it'll do on the channel, but ones I definitely want to check out at some point. I thank you for your donation. Asgard's Wrath, decent physics. Really, really good story. The game is long. There's optional dungeons you can do. I just love that game. I love RPGs. I really enjoyed every moment I played in that. The combat system is not for everyone. It's really based on parries and then being able to attack enemies. But yeah, as you could tell, I got the shirt. Just love that game. Have I played a game like Attack on Titan? No, but there's a bunch of VR Attack on Titan games. So No idea. When will I do the next live stream? I don't know. When I get sick again and can't make content for you. But this is fun, and I definitely think we should do more, so we will do it again. Thank you, Mindless YouTube. I love your vids. Maybe. But I really appreciate that. Okay, guys. My voice is getting scratchy. We've been at this for almost 2 hours. Here's the list one more time in case anyone just wants to look at it and not listen to me, which is fine. Inspired you to become a YouTuber? Good. What would I rate Boneworks? S tier. Boneworks is S tier. We're going to play that again before the Bone Labs comes out, which I'm very excited about. Minecraft. Definitely should do Minecraft. Maybe I can do a co-op with Frog on that. Okay, cool. So yes, we're gonna end it all here. Thank you guys for all the questions, for being here, all the donations. You guys mean the world. I hope you agree slightly with some of these. If they make you want to try games up in the A and S tier, you absolutely should, because those games are legitimately pretty good games. The rest, you just take my ratings with a grain of salt. They mean nothing. But I really appreciate everyone for coming. Thank you. We have a video coming out tomorrow. We have a video coming out Friday. And then Monday, we'll maybe do a 4th of July video. If I can find a fun game for that. Otherwise, we're going to start a new series. And then we have some new games coming out. July 7th is Runes Magus. And then July 14th is the Twilight Zone VR, which will be really, really cool. So yeah, this is gonna be cool. Thank you guys. I'm glad you had a good time. I had a good time with all of you, and I appreciate it. So I'm gonna press the end stream button now, which is going to end the stream, and then I have to press it again because there's a 2-button system and it's bananas. But I am signing off. Till next time, Wolfpack.